Hello and welcome. My name is Paula Scarbossa and from Paula Scarbossa Coaching. Thank you all for joining me today. Today's workshop is going to be about how to find your perfect and ideal and dream business niche that is just the right thing for you to be doing right now, in this year, in this time, and get clear on who you want to work with, what problem you're going to solve, how you're going to get it out there in the world, and what you want to be known for in your industry. So let me just apply the slides. Now, this is a particular subject that I am very passionate about because I actually was stuck on this whole perfect niche thing for so long. It's ridiculous. I'm embarrassed about how long I got stuck there for, because I just kept thinking, oh, but I could do this and I could do this. And what about this over here? And I just saw so many other coaches out there that it looked like they just had it all together. They were just doing something that they loved. And I thought, if I can just find the one thing that fits for me, then I'll be happy and I'll be successful and I'll make all this money and I'll help all these people and life will be amazing. So I'm here to help you shortcut that journey so you can find the thing that you at least start with. It doesn't have to be necessarily the thing that you do for the rest of your life, but it's going to be something that you start with, that you're excited about, you have a lot more clarity around, and you can just get started. So once you get started, then you're in motion, and if you want to change down the track, you absolutely can. So don't freak out. You're like, oh, I'm just going to pick one thing for the rest of my career and my business. No, absolutely not. That's not the case. So who do you want to work with? Let's get clear on that first. Because if you think about the who and what problems those type of people have, then it makes it a lot easier for you to get clear on what problem you solve and ultimately what niche you're in. So who are you trying to help? If you could just go on a big mission, the type of person that it's probably yourself. So it's probably a problem that you've had yourself and that you've overcome, or that you had a coach help with you, or you bought a program and that helped you overcome that problem. And now you're like, oh, I've got all this clarity around this problem. I understand how it works and I can understand how those people are stuck. And I think, yeah, that's what I'm going to work on, which is exactly why I'm here and why you're here. Okay, so who are you trying to help? Is it mums? Is it dads? Is it entrepreneurs? Is it women in business? Is it mums who are in business? Really get clear on, is it male, female? What are they? Corporates stuck in a corporate job, or are they people who are corporates who are in burnout, or entrepreneurs who are facing burnout or overwhelm or stress or bad health, or whatever it is that you really want to focus on. And that leads into, what are you helping them achieve? So say you're a fitness instructor and you want to work with women who are going through menopause, for example. That's a really popular niche at the moment, I see. Previously, it was mums having babies, which obviously is still very niche. But yeah, now the whole women going through menopause issue is become so widely accepted, I think, and that there's so many people who are really passionate about it, and they get out there and they're creating these amazing programs which are helping people deal with the side effects of going through menopause. Obviously, there's a lot of business coaches out there who are specifically focusing, as am I, on other coaches who are wanting to get these wonderful programs out there, and they're really passionate about their content, but they just don't know how to package that up and actually go and find clients. So what is the big problem that they need solved? So say you're a woman going through menopause. What is your big problem? Maybe you're not sleeping, you're probably putting on weight, you're probably having mood swings, you're feeling terrible about yourself, you getting fed up with everyone around you, including your spouse. You're probably picking fights. Sounds familiar. So what is the gap between where they are and where they'd like to be. So if they're going through all of those problems, they probably want to get to a place where they're not putting on weight anymore. They're maintaining their weight, maybe even losing some weight. They're sleeping better. Their moods are better. They're feeling good about themselves. They've got more energy. They've got that excitement back for life, that zest for life. So how do they get from where they are now to where they want to go? So what is the problem of their main problem? So, for example, if they've got all these menopause symptoms, probably as they're sleeping badly, then that's going to affect them in everything that they do. They're going to be miserable. They're going to be cranky. They're going to be making poor decisions. That's going to affect their work life, their home life, their relationship with their friends, family, kids. Obviously, whether they're exercising and working out, they might feel terrible about that. They might feel really depressed. So the problem of menopause is you've got all these horrible symptoms that if you don't manage them and take care of them, they're going to impact everything. You're going to be miserable. So that's the problem of the problem. So, for example, if say you're a coach who helps women with confidence issues, what's the problem of them having those confidence issues? Well, maybe they don't go for promotions in their job. Maybe they don't speak up in meetings and let people know their ideas. Maybe they let other people at work bully them or push them around. Maybe they just stay stuck in a career that they're unhappy about. They don't go off and start their business, or don't go off and start a new, go off back to uni and start training in another industry, something they maybe always wanted to do. Maybe they don't show up in their home life in front of their kids with confidence, and their kids see that. And then maybe their kids go off and have low confidence as well because they see that reflected in their mother. So you've really got to look at, okay, yes, there's the problem, but what's the problem of having that problem? What's the really deeper issue at play here? Okay, so what words do they use to describe their problem? Well, they might be frustrated, stressed, stuck, beaten down, angry, feeling bad about themselves, low self-esteem, low confidence, lost. The more people you can go out and speak to who your target audience, if you can actually ask them, how do they feel about having this problem? What's their biggest problem? And how do they feel about having that problem? If you go out there and speak to other people, like jump onto Facebook groups, go on there and have a look at, groups that are relevant to obviously your niche or the area you think you'd like to get into, and just go on there and have a look at the chats that people are having. I'm in a very popular fitness program group, and it's a very big group, and everyone's loves getting in there and just sharing everything and all their struggles, and on their fitness journey, they're talking about how they get into car accidents, or they get really sick, or they break a bone, or something really bad happens in their personal life, and that really affects how they show up in their fitness, or whether they actually continue that fitness journey, or whether they need to put it on hold and go focus on that problem. And they're really telling their deep emotional issues that are going on behind that. And it's not that you're going to be a vulture and try and prey on those people's weaknesses, but you're looking for the wording and the feelings that those people are going through, so that you can identify with those problems. And if you have a solution that helps people with those problems, then they're going to love to hear about your product, and they're going to love that you're out there genuinely trying to help them. So, can they afford your program? Well, if they've got a job, then most likely they can. Most people can find a way to pay for anything. I've bought so many courses over the years, and I've always managed to find a way to pay for them. So, yeah, most people can find a way to pay for a new car. So I'm sure they can find a way to pay for your course. if you add enough value into it, of course. Now, do you enjoy working with the type of people that you're focusing on? So, and a good way of working that out is by really clarifying. And these questions are going to help you do that. So, I only want to work with people who, they might be people who are really committed to making the change, or the people who are really committed to showing up to your weekly Facebook Live, or really committed to paying for your high ticket coaching program. People you never want to work with. You might not want to work with men. Men can be very stubborn. I know, I'm married to one. No, I love him. He's very stubborn, but yes, he's. I personally want to work with females. I think I just like that creative, lighter energy that women have generally, not always. Okay, working together, I will help them. So, what are 3 big ideas that you can help them with? When I say 3 big ideas, it could be, if you're a weight loss coach, then it could be you want to help them get back to their body before they had babies. You want to help them have more energy and help them sleep better. Or, it could be get over injuries faster, or supplementation to help avoid injuries. Without my help, they will. What's the negative effect if they don't get your help? Is that they're going to keep putting on weight? If they're in menopause, they're going to keep sleeping badly and hating their husband until eventually they get divorced. I know that sounds doom and gloom, but if you go to that, people do end up in that worst case scenario. So have a look at what's the path leading to if they don't make the changes that you can help them with. How does your audience describe themselves? Are they determined? Are they passionate? Are they purposeful? Are they excited about life? Are they creative? Are they artistic? Are they energetic? Are they mothers? Are they corporate high flyers? Are they high earners? What words do you want to be associated with? Now, this is a really important one because this will help you identify what do you want to be known for out in the online space. Do you want to be a coach, a consultant, a healer, a fitness guru, a menopause expert, a weight loss expert? There's a guy who's known as the glute expert for women. You could be some of the programs I've done, buns and guns expert. You could be a Instagram expert. You could be a all things social media expert. You could be a LinkedIn expert. You could be a course creation expert. You could be what else? Mindset and energy healer. You could be a women's confidence coach. Right. So understand their problem. What specific goal do you want to help them achieve? What are the challenges they are facing right now? What is the outcomes they want in the future? What is their biggest regret? What will they regret if they don't get help with this problem? They'll probably regret the time that they've wasted and that they could have actually been making progress towards that goal. What steps do they need to take to solve this problem? Now, this is leading into you actually creating a program. If you can actually go back and have a look at, if you've been through a transformation, what steps did you go through to get there? Then that will be the outline of the program that you go and teach others. And how many weeks and sessions would it take to solve this problem? If you were to really give your best content in the most shortest efficient time, or the time that gives them enough time to go and implement all the steps involved, then how long is that? Is it a 4-week boot camp, a 6-week boot camp, a 12-week program, or accelerator? What tools or resources do they need? Have you got some spreadsheets that help them organize their time or organize their to-do list, or certain apps that you use? So, if it's on Instagram, showing them all the little settings and everything, which I'm still working out, and one day I will work them out. If you're a gun on that, then, put some simple tools into a spreadsheet or into an app or into a Google Doc, and just provide those as part of the bonuses or resources of your program. So that's pretty much it. If you would like some further help going through this, I'm more than happy for you to reach out to me one-to-one, and we can have just a very short chat around this, and I'll help you get a bit more clarity. I was stuck for this for a very long time. I advise you don't stay stuck with this. Get moving as quickly as you can. Get your program up and running. Let's get you out there on social media, letting the world know that you are there and you have an amazing program that's going to transform people's lives, and you'll go out there and make an impact, start earning some money, build more confidence in yourself, and life will just turn around and be amazing. So I wish you every success with that. And yes, please message me on Facebook or Instagram. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then just leave a comment below, call, and I will reach out to you on Messenger, and we can book some time to chat. Thanks very much.